Hello friends, it's Julie Norman, and today we're going to head out to some antique stores. Sorry for the static photo, but I lost the intro. But let's get going, and we're going to find something unexpected in one of the thrift stores. Hope you enjoy the journey. Okay, we have arrived in Billings, and the store is called Billings Mercantile. It is supposed to be an antique shop. I've never been here before. I did look up the Google reviews right before I came, and they're mixed. Some people love it, and some people didn't. So we shall see if we love it. So let's go in. Right off the bat, I found some great ephemera, some old photographs. They're a little too high because I don't know the value yet. Then this box of treasures was really fun to go through. I found a lot of some local things, like these bank books, which I did purchase a couple. And they had some nice little ephemera. Not all of it was local. Really like those tags, but they're a little too much. This, I thought, was something to do with a train ticket, but it turned out to be just about an advertisement about, like, basically travel checks. But this kind of thing was just what I was looking for to put in my shop. You know how I said before that I end up finding the discount area? This was a nice little area. I didn't look a lot. This was a Billings or a local little glass tray, and I did pick that up. And then they had a nice little background room with some deals too, some more ephemera. Always like to look at the old jewelry cases too. This little jewelry tray I did pick up to put in my display case. And then next you're going to see a box of postcards, and I did negotiate with the lady and I bought the whole box. We'll see if there are any treasures in them in the upcoming weeks. Well, that was really worth the stop because I got what I wanted. So I had a good experience in the shop. I know that the reviews on Google were mixed, and there was a lady in there that had helped me. I would recommend this place, Broadwater Antiques, and I have enough time to hit another antique shop. So let's go on to the next shop. So we've arrived at our next place. It's called 1212 Boutique. On Google, it said it was an antique store, but now that I have pulled up to it, it says thrift shop, and it says welcome to Russian Coffee and Tea House. During the pandemic that they opened the Russian Tea House, but I'm kind of excited about that and to go in and see what they have. Just a little unassuming place, and here is mostly clothes in the thrift store. Had some jewelry. It wasn't bad prices.
Hi. Fine, how are you doing?
And they had some hard goods. There was a brass candlestick holder. I was looking at it. Didn't get it all in the frame, but I just have so much that I decided to leave it behind. This wedding dress was gorgeous. Just had to look at that wedding dress again. It's just gorgeous. So there wasn't a lot of like old vintagey things that I would want to put in my booth. And the clothes were in price order. Okay, here is the tea shop.
Yeah, so you have different teas then, and...
Yeah, we serve coffee, tea, and pastries.
Okay, and what kind of tea do you have?
Thanks. So with the teas, it's kind of vague.
Okay.
But like fruit tea, we have like apple, peach, strawberry, blackberry, raspberry.
Okay. What about the Russian tea? What's in that?
It's a black tea with wild berries and flowers.
Okay, I'll take one of those.
Okay, did you want that for here or to go?
To go.
All right. Did you want a little honey stick in your tea?
Sure, that sounds good.
Yeah. All right. I'll get that going.
Okay.
These desserts look so yummy. It's too bad that I'm on the AIP autoimmune protocol diet, and I can't do gluten, can't do dairy, can't do a lot of sugar, so I just got to look. They had some nice little gifts from Russia too. And I think the lady of the shop has even offered to teach Russian language classes too.
Well, that was fun. I was really glad I stopped in. And I got the Russian tea. And like, funny story, when I was growing up, my mom made this drink mix out of tang and tea and other things and sugar, and she called it Russian tea. And it's not Russian tea. It's probably like a spice tea. So now I have real Russian tea that I'm going to sip and enjoy. And they were nice enough to offer a stick of honey, and they actually gave me 2 of them. So glad I stopped at least to see the Russian tea house. It's 2:30, and so I think I'm going to head over to Marketplace. So, because I have some things to rearrange, and then we'll go through and I'll show you the before and after. And then I have my knitting group that I go to. And then I'm meeting my husband for dinner. We're going to go to the poke, Ohana poke. I can have it as long as I don't have the sauces. So, going to try that. Let's get going. Okay, we're here at Marketplace, and I'm going to bring my stuff in.
Can I just tell you how much I just love this little wagon? It has saved me so much, especially with autoimmune issues where I can't lift and carry as well as I used to.
By the way, this is the back entrance. It's with the parking garage.
On the left is kind of the history of the building. If I can turn around here and get my wagon in. So it's kind of a nice little homage to the history of the building. It is also referred to as Old Holiday Furniture Store. A little tour of the back way in. I love this booth on the left. The lady is wonderful. They always have some new furniture and things. I love this shelf. Would love it to paint it white. This is a kitchen one. I love that kitchen booth. So those doors that you see in front of us are the front doors, and looks like somebody drove a nice little antique truck. Speaking of, this is the one in the front. To the right is the register, the cash register. And around the pillar, there is my booth. Let's take a little look before I rearrange. I'm not going to do a huge rearrangement, just a few tweaks. Some leftover spring things. A little bit of touristy stuff. I think I need to move that mannequin. It's just blocking, but I don't know where to put it. I love this. This is my new Hoosier hutch. Hoosier cabinet, I should say. Little desk for ephemera. And lots of little furnitures, which is slowed down right now in sales, but they will pick up again. Just got that blue shelf last weekend. And then one of my best sellers is a blind date with a book. And just like that, it's all rearranged. Well, not all. I just put up this Father's Day thing with a bunch of tie clips and such. Little barware. Put more jewelry out. And then the big change was decorating the Hoosier cabinet. More kitchenware. See how that goes. And then underneath is some records. Put some local ephemera out. Some of that is already sold. And just touches here and there.
Well, that's a wrap. So I got my booth a little bit more updated and got some time in with some friends, which is always so good. I just need that every week. We'll see if some things go for Father's Day. Got my kitchenware set up, like I mentioned in a previous video, though I'm focusing in more on kitchenware. I have a new Hoosier cabinet. I love Hoosier cabinets. So that is going to be really fun to keep up, and I can put a lot more in there than is, but for now, it's good. So I'm going to go now meet my husband for dinner. Thank you for coming along with me today, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you're coming to Billings, hey, let me know, and I can give you some pointers or maybe meet for coffee. Who knows? So thank you so much, and have a joyful day. Goodbye.